Welcome to the graveyard shift. Not a soul is in sight. Listen, rooster the crow, dog the barking in the background. The only person awake beside me right now, that Donovan right now, they play Makobe music on Love FM. This is Belikin's Make We Talk Food, and I'm in search of the best meat pie in Belize. I did a Ladyville, Lads Bank. Actually, I did a Spanish Town. Join me. Make We Talk Food. Make We Talk Food special edition because I up before day. Watch out, do you water the set where they say they sink your mole? I up from before 1 a.m. this morning. As a matter of fact, I'm not going to sleep because I am here in the Ladyville area at Ladyville Meat Pie with Miss Patty Garden and Sandra Leslie. Thank you so much for tolerating me and thank you for having me. How are you doing, man?
I'm good.
You good? Look here.
Yeah.
Meat pie. Please tell me about meat pie. You not invented, but you've been doing this for how long, man?
About 30 years.
30 years. How did this start?
Well, I need a job and I said, I went to look for a job and I didn't find any job and I said, I'm not going back to look for any job, but I'll try and do something else.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I'll try meat pie.
Really?
Yes.
But that's strange, man. You say, I got a job, I go and sew, I go and do pastry. But why meat pie?
Well, because I just think, I want to try that because I see it in a home economics book. And I said, yes. And I said, I'm going to try this meat pie and see how it goes.
So out of a home economics book?
Yes, I said,
really?
I read it and then I said, I'll try this meat pie.
Where you had this?
I can't even.
I'm bad at maths 30 years ago.
I don't remember.
This is amazing though because meat pie is now like rice and beans is what you consider national dish of Belize. Meat pie is certainly the number one like a breakfast item. As a matter of fact, I eat breakfast all time of the day.
Yeah.
So meat pie is now a staple in our culture. But then you said you found it in a home economics book. That is incredible. All right. So now this is your daughter. So now 30 years now you say you retire now. Now you take over, right?
Mm-hmm.
So tell me about a typical day at Ladyville Meat Pie. Typical morning. How you start?
Okay, well in the morning we have a driver that goes and pick up our people before 2 in the morning because we have to be prepared and ready to start the day at 2 o'clock sharp. Yes. And we have to get out our flour, get out everything, get all the utensils, everything set to begin the day.
How many people are employed here at the Ladyville?
About 20 people.
20.
Mm-hmm. And we also have like 1 or 2 part-time.
Wow, over 20. Male and female, young guys.
Young and middle-aged people as well.
Yeah. And they work very hard. I notice you have a strict code. I see your sign. Sanitation is key. They wash their hands. They get into it is a factory and you get to, so who make the dough before they reach?
Mm-hmm.
You make the?
Well, I assist sometimes as well as my nephew.
So that's the first thing you have to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then they meet, and then you start. So you have to sit down, it's a tedious process, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I saw like a dozen ladies there. Tell me what they have to do. Shape it, form it.
Mm-hmm. Well, first, how you make off the balls, like if you're going to make tortilla or something, to a certain size, and then they have to roll it out to a certain thickness, depending on the texture of the flour, and then they use it to cover the pie, and then, yes, they put it in the pan.
By hand?
Yes, everything is by hand.
And then somebody have to fill it?
Yes, they put in the filling in.
They have a specific?
Yes, a certain measurement.
Certain measurement.
Yes, and then after that, they for the tops, they ball off
I call it the top. I call it the roof.
Mm-hmm. Well, we call it the top. We call it bottom and then the top.
You got the bottom and the top.
You can't get confused, simple words.
And then you pop it in the oven. You egg wash it?
Yes, we do. After it's neaten.
Give it that beautiful brown
yes,
caramelized
golden brown. From there, we start baking hopefully before 3 a.m. in the morning, so that we can have it ready for our scheduled deliveries for the day.
Wow.
And our customers at the window as well.
Now, when they get to the meat of this thing here now, I want to know what make a meat pie and make your meat pie the best meat pie in this country. Like we start from the dough, the crust. I don't know. You tell me.
Well, I put a lot of love in it.
Love, number one ingredient, love. You don't got love, well, you don't. Look here.
Yes, because I love making it, and that's what I do. I buy fresh vegetables, habanero pepper, and cilantro and salt. Blend it up in ground beef.
Okay. And so that's a sauce.
Season it up, yes.
I know you're going to secret. I know you have to find out no secret. I just want to know. So how do you make the sauce, the meat? You take sweet peppers, onions,
Yes.
garlic,
I fry meat and I put in the yes.
ground beef. Has to be ground beef.
Yes.
Then what else you put in there?
Habanero.
Habanero. That's critical.
Yes.
Because a spicy meat pie is what we as Belizeans love.
Yes.
You know? Especially nice with Belikin, a cold Belikin or a spicy meat pie. You know, agree? Take a sip with me, man. Cheers for that. So we got the meat. So you put the seasoning, the ground beef, and your secret ingredients. Number one ingredient is love. So tell me about the gravy.
It's not gravy, it's meat filling.
Oh, that no gravy. My error. Meat pie no got gravy. Gravy that watery thing. This is what?
Meat filling.
All right, tell me about the meat filling. How do you thicken the meat filling? Tell me about the meat filling, man.
Well, besides all the seasoning and ingredients in there, it's brought to a boil, and we actually use the same flour. We use a little bit of it with a special mixture, to give it a little bit of thickness, so that it's not that gravy.
It's not a gravy. A gravy connotes something that's liquidy, watery. In a gravy, you say gawa, mama gawa, watery. This is not gravy. This is a meat filling. All right, tell me about the crust, because there's a lot of meat pie. I don't know if you don't know, but a lot of meat pie they out there, right? And everybody claims, and everybody got their preference, honestly. But some people like some crust that thin, flaky. What makes yours the best and special?
Well, we have a delicious crunchy crust that we are known for, and you have a special blend of we use vegetable shortening and the flour, to a specific ratio, along with a little bit of salt, a little bit of and that's what gives us that crunchy crust.
So a specific ratio. This thing is scientific. I got a question for you. I know tell me your secret, but what kind of flour you use? Baby awa, hitana, purity?
Well, preferably.
I didn't get the secret.
Preferably the La Gitana works
Really?
best. Yeah.
I don't want to tell nobody that, yeah? You don't listen to that, yeah? I don't want to tell you that you use La Gitana flour. All right. And how much meat pie do you make on a typical day?
We make about a little bit over 150 dozen for the day.
How much is that in English? I bad at maths.
Well, it's more than 1,800 pies.
100? And on a busy day, that like what, Saturday?
Saturday is our most hectic day, our most busy day, and maybe we make upwards of 2,000.
2,000 meat pies. Wow. But you don't retire now, right, mommy?
Yes.
So we bring you out of retirement today?
But she still comes in sometimes.
I still find that sometimes 2 days a week or when they need
Yeah,
help.
for gossip, they need lashing.
Yes, I go in.
I know I feel like you do all of this thing, So you think, can I taste this?
Of course.
All right. Is there a special way to eat a meat pie?
Well, I like to pop off the top.
Pop off the top. How you do that? You do that to mommy?
I just eat it right.
Uh-huh.
Remember, it's
Alright.
still warm.
Okay.
And I would just dip it in there and eat.
So this is the roof. This is the bottom. You dip. Look at this, huh? Smoking hot. Freshly baked. This not come out of no freezer. Baked daily, except Sundays, true?
Yes.
Look at the smoke, man. Wow. Any true Belizean know how this tastes. You know I love the spiciness. Is it habanero? No. Tell me how popular this meat pie. How far from this location that we are sitting today does this meat pie go on a daily basis?
Well, on a daily basis, We deliver in the city. Some people take it to the Keys and all over the country. And well, we have people that come and order and they take it back to the States.
Really?
Yes, we even have a few customers that said they're going to take it all the way to China.
To China? My goodness, this is delicious. Thank you so very much. Thank you for having me. I mean, this is really out of my comfort zone. Early in the morning like this, the sacrifice, it makes me appreciate it. And every meat pie has so much hands went into this, so much love, so much work. And all the women that you employ plus their children, you are responsible for over 75 to 100 persons from one home economics book. But I got one last question. I got on my phone just now when I'm in the confine you, and the Google Maps said I did a Lance Bank. But how do you think near Ladyville Meat Pie?
Well, we are still in the Ladyville area. It's considered Ladyville area. And well, the road is considered like the border. So all my life, our address is Lords Bank Road, Ladyville area, or cemetery area. And then our pies are sold in Ladyville.
Okay.
So and then that's what we became known for and known as, and it's a part of our registered name as well.
Okay.
So we are Ladyville Meat Pie.
Ladyville Meat Pie, only a name because it's not only sold in Ladyville. You go from here to the city, to the United States, to China. And as a matter of fact, I am a proud Belizean. This you should be proud of. And I am not here to judge which meat pie is the best, because they got a lot of meat pie out there. I'll tell you one thing, the best village in the country of Belize is Ladyville. You know why? Because you got Ladyville Meat Pie. And then down the street, you got Philip Gosney Airport where transport your Ladyville Meat Pie to China. And the best part about Ladyville is that it's the home of Belikin. Cheers. Make we talk food, meat pie.